2021. The judges are from Philippines, India, Hungary, Russia, and from the United States of America. Referee of this bout is from Argentina, Manuel Villarino. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the red corner, representing Ireland, Joseph Ward.
So, marching somewhat solemnly towards the boxing ring is the reigning three-time European Championship gold medalist, Ireland's Joe Ward, just 23 years of age, ranked number 3 in the world. He's the tournament number 3 seed, and he is in pursuit of a return to the championship final after coming away with a silver in Doha 2 years ago.
For the blue corner, representing Uzbekistan, Bektemir MELIKUZIEV.
His opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, is the tournament number 2 seed. He's ranked number 2 in the world, and he comes to the ring as a reigning, defending world and Olympic silver medalist. But those accolades coming down in the 75-kilogram middleweight division. He was competing as a middleweight as recently as Rio 2016, where he lost that gold medal bout against Darlon Lopez. Here he is at 81 kilograms, and he's facing off against the accomplished figure of Joe Ward, who got a repeat victory over Mikhail Dalhalievets at the quarter-final stage, eliminating the tournament number 6 seed, and that is how he's booked his place in yet another World Championship final. Bektemir MELIKUZIEV, he too looking to return to a global final at the higher poundage, remember. Only moved up to 81 kilograms during WSB Season 7. And he took Asian Continental Gold at light heavyweight, adding to the one that he won at middleweight 2 years ago. He took it on home soil in Tashkent earlier this summer. Well, what a contest this one promises to be between two skillful, talented boxers, both of them highly decorated in the youth and junior ranks as well. Manuel Villarino of Argentina gives them their final instructions. So into this opening round we go. It's 81-kilogram light heavyweight action between two incredibly skillful southpaws. The taller boxer wearing red is the reigning World Championship silver medalist. That lead right hook wasn't too far away, and that is Ireland's Joe Ward, just 23 years of age, but he's competing in his 4th World Championship tournament here. The boxer wearing blue, operating out of the southpaw stance, possesses terrific legs, but he's just eaten a right jab there. That is Bektemir MELIKUZIEV. 21 years old, he's competing in his 2nd World Boxing Championships. And he's a reigning world and Olympic silver medalist from the 75-kilogram middleweight division.
MELIKUZIEV, he was very skillful, I thought, down at 75, but you can clearly see now that he's a middleweight that's moved up to light heavy. But I don't know whether he should be at light heavy, Ronald, to be quite honest. You know, he's still carrying a fair bit of flab on him, I think. He is a skillful boxer, but size-wise, you can see the difference. Ward looks much bigger than his opponent, but he is a skillful man, the man in blue, but Ward looks physically bigger.
Nice headache to have for the Uzbekistan selectors, one suspects, because their middleweight is Israel Madrimov, who's another explosive boxer. But MELIKUZIEV almost caught in two minds there, trying a lead right hook, but Ward was wise to it. So here is MELIKUZIEV campaigning at 81 kilograms as he's done all season long. He was good enough at the higher poundage to claim Asian Continental Gold. He's got plenty of support in attendance here at the Sporthalle in Hamburg, but that is terrific punch picking from Ward. And MELIKUZIEV knew it, that's why he stepped on the tempo, but Ward intelligently ties the man up.
Good work there from the Irishman. Just stepped in, didn't he? A lapse in concentration for MELIKUZIEV there. Ward took advantage, seeing it, and stepped in. 2 or 3 good shots went in from Ward. The pattern of the contest now, MELIKUZIEV seems to be on that front foot coming forward, but Ward sitting on the back foot, but he just stepped in. It was like a counter-attack, wasn't it? So MELIKUZIEV, he keeps coming forward. This will actually suit Ward. Ward likes boxers coming towards him. But you know, he's got to match MELIKUZIEV's work rate. He seems to be a smaller, maybe a little bit lighter man.
Ward has been sensational during the course of this tournament, and he's dealt with front foot aggressors during the course of Hamburg 2017 with terrific proficiency. Wonderful right jab being cracked out by Ward, and again employing the layback to make the man in blue miss. Very good round of boxing from the reigning European champion. MELIKUZIEV just struggling to close the distance with any consistent, sustained success.
I think they'll be fairly happy in the Irish corner. Wasn't too bad a round for Ward. 2 or 3 good shots went in from him there. MELIKUZIEV. We're all getting involved on there, the Irish corner there, but MELIKUZIEV, like I say, a very good middleweight. And to make this semi-final, he's done well. But this is a tough job against Ward, who, like I say, he prefers boxers coming onto him. And that's what MELIKUZIEV seems to be doing.
So into the second round we go. Ward looking to establish that right jab immediately with a big backhand fired in by MELIKUZIEV. And Ward has successfully neutralized the front foot pressure fighters he's faced during the course of this tournament, completely bamboozling the man from Georgia, Iago Kiziria. He had a terrific contest with Scotland's Sean Lazzarini in the first preliminary round. But his front foot pressure, and it reaped little dividends against the back foot mastery of Joe Ward. And then it was a contest against his familiar rival Mikhail Dalhalievets of Belarus, the tournament number 6 seed. And again, Ward prevailing with a comprehensive unanimous point decision win at the quarter-final stage. And here he is against MELIKUZIEV, a man who has accomplished so much as a middleweight in the senior ranks. Remember, a terrific success in the youth and junior ranks as well. Front foot aggression once more. MELIKUZIEV really swinging, targeting that left hand. Ward meeting him head on behind a cracking right jab.
Keeps coming forward, doesn't he, this Uzbekistan boxer? Strong, aggressive. Ward sitting on the back foot. What we try and say to the GB boxers, if you're on the back foot, occasionally you've got to push your opponent back. You've got to keep those judges happy. Solely on the back foot, sometimes the judges don't like it, so now and again you've got to hold your feet, hold your ground, be a little bit more robust, block the attacks and maybe push the opponent back and then get back on the back foot, just to show the judges that you can work on the front foot also. Very, very important.
Woodall passing on all of his knowledge and experience as part of the Brains Trust up at the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield. Good lead right hand from MELIKUZIEV. So fully in tune. Good right jab from Ward. Same shot again, but the lead hand came as a counter from MELIKUZIEV. Both of these men were terrific youth and junior boxers. I was in Nanjing to see MELIKUZIEV box his way to youth Olympic gold. He took World Youth gold earlier that summer. Joe Ward took the 2010 World Youth Championship title and the World Junior title the year before that. So they've made brilliant transitions through to the senior ranks. And again, it's often difficult to believe that Joe Ward is still only 23 years of age. Comes in as a 3-time European Championship gold medalist, taking that first title way back in 2011.
A lot of punches swinging from both boxers. Sometimes they're hard to detect, they hone in on the target.
And the crowd in attendance here at the Sport Halle in Hamburg trying to encourage MELIKUZIEV, but Ward confident that he's had another good round in that second.
I thought it was a good half of the round for MELIKUZIEV on the front foot coming forward. Ward seemed to respond very well the second part of the round. There's our man again, working away.
Working overtime with that towel, keeping MELIKUZIEV cool and keeping that core temperature down. Good left hand to the body from MELIKUZIEV, threat to go around the back, but he landed solidly.
Yeah, he landed a couple of shots early on in the round, MELIKUZIEV, on that front foot coming forward. Ward was better in the second part of the round, finished the round better, stronger. They both need a good positive round here though, Ron.
So into the third and final round then. Both of these men boxing to see who will square off against the tournament #1 seed, Julio Cesar La Cruz. If Ward earns himself a victory, that will be a rematch of the final 2 years ago. La Cruz got the better of him, and indeed La Cruz outpointed Ward at the semi-final stage in 2013. MELIKUZIEV pouring forwards, Ward trying to keep him at bay before tying the man up.
He certainly moves like a middleweight, doesn't he, MELIKUZIEV? He's up on his toes, a little bit quicker. But again, wild shots. I think it just needs a little bit of accuracy from both boxers here. More direct, straight punches. Bit of concentration.
Ward having success with that right hand. Minute gone in this third and final round. Ward at centre ring, snaking out that right hand. The referee speaking in Ward's direction about the holding tactics being employed. MELIKUZIEV continuing to remain really committed to that southpaw left, putting a lot behind it, but not finding the range with any sustained consistency here in round 3. Oh, cracking lead right hook, and then the backhand that followed wasn't too far away from Ward.
The better stuff there from the Irishman. He probably should use his left uppercut a little bit more as well, Ronald, as MELIKUZIEV's coming forward. MELIKUZIEV guards all over the place. He's so committed to land that first shot, puts everything into it, moves the feet into range quickly. Landed a good shot there.
Hard left hand over the top after the right hand to the body from MELIKUZIEV. MELIKUZIEV, you can hear his exertions as he lets every shot go. He's feeling the pace, but he's putting everything that he has into each of these punches now, perhaps looking for a finish inside the distance. He fought at a high tempo for light heavyweights as this one. Increasing amounts of clinching and leaning, punctuating the clean offense now. MELIKUZIEV right back onto Ward again, and Ward ties the man up at close range. Closing seconds of the third and final round. Right uppercut with the nudging little shot that got through from Ward on the inside. Back on the legs once again is Ward. Now it's MELIKUZIEV who's backing up as the 10-second clapper sounds. And there, the man with the spectacles, the long-time manager of the Klitschko brothers. Vladimir Klitschko, of course, Olympic super heavyweight champion in 1996. Bernd Bunter, resident here in Hamburg, which is where the office of their promotional company is as well. Vladimir recently retired, of course. Final contest, that thrilling showdown with the 2012 Olympic super heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua at Wembley.
Long shot there, wasn't it, from Ward? Great punch, long right hook, brought his opponent onto it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by split decision. In the red corner,
It's Joe Ward. Ireland's Joe Ward sinks to the canvas in celebration. A 3-2 split decision winner over Bektemir MELIKUZIEV. And in his first global tournament at the 81-kilogram light heavyweight division, Bektemir MELIKUZIEV comes away with a world championship bronze, adding to the 75-kilogram middleweight silver that he won 2 years ago. A terrific tournament amongst guys who are much bigger than him from the 21-year-old. But it is celebration over in the red corner of Ireland's Joe Ward. He makes it through to his second successive World Championship final, and once again he will face off against Julio Cesar La Cruz in what is a rematch of the World Championship final from 2 years ago.